Things in EastEnders are about to reach a terrifying boiling point and fans are bracing themselves for one of the darkest, most unsettling storylines the soap has delivered in years. At the center of it all is Joel Marshall, a teenager whose disturbing behavior has been raising eyebrows for months.
But what's coming next goes far beyond rebellious attitude or teenage drama.
It's a dangerous descent into hatred, violence, and a moment that could change everything for the characters involved.
It's no secret that Joel was trouble long before he arrived in Walford.
Back in Australia, his behavior was so toxic that his father Ross and his partner Vicki felt they had no choice but to uproot their entire lives and start over. They hoped that a fresh environment, a new school, and a change of scenery would give Joel the reset he desperately needed. But instead of getting better, things have only spiraled further out of control.
The real issue isn't just Joel's bad attitude, it's where that attitude is coming from.
He's become consumed by toxic online spaces, spending hours watching influencers who push deeply prejudiced, hateful views about women. These voices have poisoned his worldview, twisting normal teenage confusion into outright hostility.
And the worst part? Joel isn't just keeping these views to himself.
He's started spreading them, trying to pull others into his orbit.
One of the people most affected by Joel's influence is his best friend, Tommy Moon.
Tommy's parents, Kat and Alfie, are deeply concerned about the friendship, terrified that their son is getting dragged into a toxic ideology he doesn't fully understand. Tommy, once known for his kind heart and easygoing nature, is starting to echo Joel's words and attitudes, and the shift hasn't gone unnoticed. Ross, desperate to help his son before it's too late, has tried every approach a parent can think of. He's grounded Joel, he's talked to him calmly, he's shouted in frustration.
None of it works. The more Ross tries to pull Joel back, the more defiant and aggressive the teenager becomes.
Arguments at home are now a daily occurrence, and Joel's resentment towards authority, especially his father and Vicki, is growing stronger by the day. And then, everything takes a catastrophic turn. Next week, Walford High becomes the stage for a disturbing incident involving Joel and Tommy, something so shocking that it rocks the entire community. Word spreads fast, and by the end of the day, everyone in the square is talking.
Parents are terrified. Teachers are furious. Students are shaken.
Whatever happened, it's serious enough to spark urgent conversations about how deeply online hate is seeping into the real world and how it's influencing a generation of young people in ways many adults don't even realize.
In the aftermath of the incident, families across Walford are forced to have difficult conversations.
Parents sit down with their kids to talk about misogyny, online radicalisation, and how easy it is for young minds to be manipulated by toxic ideologies. It's a sobering reminder that these aren't just fictional storylines, they reflect real issues that are affecting teenagers today.
But for Ross and Vicki, the nightmare is just beginning.
They try once more to reach their son, laying down strict rules and pleading with him to see the damage he's causing.
But Joel, now a ticking time bomb of anger and resentment, refuses to listen.
And in a moment that changes everything, he snaps. Furious at being told what to do, Joel turns his rage on the very people trying to help him and lashes out violently. In a harrowing scene, he strikes Vicki, leaving her horrified and heartbroken.
For a split second, the room goes silent. This isn't just teenage rebellion anymore. This is something far darker. And as Ross and Vicki stand there, trying to process what's just happened, one question hangs heavy in the air. Has Joel finally crossed a line he can never come back from? The fallout from this incident is expected to ripple through Walford in the weeks to come. Relationships will be tested.
Friendships could shatter. And the Marshall family's future might never be the same again. Even Tommy, who once saw Joel as a close friend, may begin to question the influence he's allowed into his life.
But this isn't just a fictional drama for entertainment.
The show is using Joel's storyline to shine a light on a real and growing problem: the rise of online misogyny and the dangerous communities that prey on young, impressionable minds. It's a conversation many families are already having behind closed doors, and EastEnders is bringing it into the spotlight in a way that's raw, emotional, and impossible to ignore.
In fact, the storyline is considered so important that immediately after the special episode airs, EastEnders Investigates, the Manosphere will premiere on BBC 3.
This documentary will dig deeper into the real-life world of online hate groups, exploring how misogynistic ideologies spread, why they're so effective at recruiting young men, and what can be done to stop them. It's a rare moment where fiction and reality collide, turning a soap opera storyline into a larger conversation that extends far beyond the screen. Fans are already buzzing about where the show will go from here.
Will Joel face consequences for his actions? Can Ross and Vicki ever forgive him or even help him after what he's done? And will Tommy be able to break free from Joel's toxic influence before it's too late?
These questions don't have easy answers, and that's exactly what makes the storyline so gripping.
This isn't just another dramatic plot twist.
It's a wake-up call, a raw, unsettling look at how easily hate can grow when it goes unchecked, and how even the people closest to us can change in ways we never saw coming. Joel Marshall's story is a reminder that behind every headline about online radicalization or teenage violence, there's a real person, a real family, and real consequences. And as Walford braces for the fallout, one thing is clear: nothing will ever be the same again.